Welcome back to Cleats and Convos, presented by State Farm. Don't settle for any insurance unless it's State Farm. I have my big brother, Super Bowl champ, Emmanuel Sanders, on the show. Welcome, my brother.
What's up, my dog? What up?
What up, what up? So, we're going to start the show off with a little game called Press and Release. Press meaning false, release meaning true.
Okay.
All right. Press and release. You could have been a safety in the NFL.
Of course. I could have been a quarterback if I wanted to, Deebo. Come on.
Man, it's crazy. You know, see, like me knowing this guy, he think he play everything.
Could have been anything. Come on, that's release. That's release. I gotta show you my high school highlight tape at some point, man, when I played safety.
Yeah. So, why didn't you continue to play safety and just play wide out?
Well, shoot, I got recruited as a receiver. So my college coach is June Jones. He was the first person to put Dion on both sides of the ball. Even when I got to college, he allowed me to try to play DB, to try to play both ways. First play, I get up there at DB, and the dude just run a 9 route and blow right past me. That was the last snap I had on defense.
For sure.
He blew right past me. He said, "Nah, you good."
All right, we got a couple more. Press or release. Was there a time with the Steelers you came up with the Money Crew group name?
Yeah.
Mike Wallace, AB, and you. How did this group name come about?
See, you don't know about the Young Money Crew. You might be too young, bro. But see, Mike Wallace, he was a speedster back in the day, like 2010. I don't want to sound like no old head, but he came up with it. So it was me, Mike Wallace, and Antonio Brown. And Mike Wallace, he came up with the name Young Money Crew. So we was the Young Money Crew, and I mean, we was just flashy. Our style of play was flashy. Every time we scored, or every time we did something, you know how I get down. You know how we play ball, man. Hey, we have fun out there. So it was just fun. And then after Hines Ward left, he created the Bugatti Boys, and so we was the Bugatti Boys. We had hoodies and everything. I was in the back of the car. Mike was driving. AB was in the passenger seat.
So, y'all the one-on-one.
Oh, yeah, we was just having fun with it, man. You got to, though.
For sure. Press or release, your rodeo background helped you in your NFL career. Like you grew up in Texas.
Yeah, that's a release, man. So my uncles, I got an uncle who was a bull rider and an uncle that was a calf roper. And me just growing up with them, like, I mean, the Cowboys are some of the toughest SOBs that you can be around. So, I mean, when I would come home from certain situations, they were like, "Man, you got to go handle that, or we gonna handle you." So, I mean, they just taught me a certain toughness that, like, man, you don't back down from nothing. I don't care how big they are. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. That's what they used to tell me.
Facts. They say that all the time.
Yeah. So even the mentality I had, I'm like, yeah, that linebacker might be big, that safety might be big, but I bought none fade off.
Facts. All right, last one, press or release. You have the best celebration in NFL history. What was your go-to celebration?
Shoot, I don't know, man. When I got out to Denver, Terrell Davis had the Mile High Salute. So, like, the fan base was just such a fun fan base, and what they remember was the Mile High Salute. So, even when I was in Denver, like, I would bow, and then I would do the Mile High Salute, and then a few times, I would flip in the end zone. I don't know, man. It's crazy. Like, the night before games, I'd be in the hotel room. Most guys be studying their plays. And I'd be practicing my end zone. Yeah, I said, I'm going to hit them like this when I get them.
That boy flipping. Got the baseball throw.
Hey, man, you got to have fun, man. You got to have fun.
We was having fun for sure.
How we get there, man. Hey, we going to have fun out there, bro.
That boy had that juice out there. You still had that speed in Denver, boy.
Yeah, come on, man. Got to get away from him.
For sure.
Hey, I was out there running like a dog was chasing me, dog.
All right, we're going to play a game called Guess the Performance. We're going to show you a picture of some of your game cleats, and you're going to guess your stat line. I have 3 hints just in case you need help.
All right, cool.
All right, bet. All right, let's see picture 1. Oh,
that's New Orleans. Yeah, that's New Orleans. I know I had over 100 that game. And versus the Chargers, that was at home. I went off that game. I caught probably about 3-4 dagger routes that game. I went off. Now, I know I had over 100, so I'm gonna say about 7 catches, 115 or something.
You had 12 catches, 122 yards.
golly, I know I went off though.
What was it? What was it like playing with legendary quarterback Drew Brees?
Man, it was the best, man. Drew was a guy, man. He would come in Monday through Wednesday. He was calm, cool, and collective. But on Thursday, he'll walk in with a swagger like he pissed off at the world because he's like building that tension up to the game, and he would treat the game like it was a war. And so it was kind of cool to see his perspective of how he get in his zone.
Nah, facts. All right, let's see picture number 2.
Damn, that's kind of tough. Man, I think that's...
I got hints for you if you need them.
Okay. Let me see. Oh, yeah. I know what game that is. That's Pittsburgh. I went off that game. That was the first game I came back after they had let me go. I think I had probably about 189 that game, probably about 12 catches.
Oh, yeah, you went crazy. You went 10, 181 in the tub.
Yeah, I was blinking that game.
What was it like playing against your former team? I know you was turned up out there, boy.
Man, I was hurt, man. They had let me go. I felt some type of way. I took it personal. And then AB was on the other side. And, man, that was a game, man. If you could go watch that game to see me and AB going back and forth at each other, I score, he going off, I'm going off. I'm pointing at him at the sideline, he pointing back at me. And I ended up having 181. I think he had like 210 that game.
Oh, y'all boy blanking out there for sure.
Yeah, we was going back and forth. Like, I'm the best. I'm not. So it was just fun, man.
For sure.
That was a game I remember.
Final picture, let's see picture number 3.
Man. What the? Man, that's damn.
Got 3 hints for you.
All right, I need a hint on this one.
Quarterback was Peyton Manning.
Yeah, I know that.
Broncos won 24-10.
So that's that had to be in 2014. I'm trying to look at the grass. That's grass. That ain't turf, so that ain't the Colts.
This is real bad right now. Like,
shit.
This is real bad.
Give me another one.
Cam Newton was the quarterback of the other team.
Oh, that's
like, come on, bro.
Come on. See, the problem is I wore those cleats the first half, or I think the second half. The first half I had on different cleats because, man, that Super Bowl, the fields be slippery because they bring in that new grass. So, yeah.
What the stat line was?
I had an all right performance. I think I had like 70 yards or something like that.
8 catches, 83 yards.
Yeah, something like that.
What you remember from that Super Bowl? What stood out the most?
Man, I remember, that clock striking 0, and it was the best feeling in the world. It was the best feeling. I'm telling you, I had lost it. We done lost one together too, man. When you lose, it's like a heartbreak. So I had lost it with the Steelers. And so the whole time I'm thinking, man, don't lose it again. So when I had won it, man, it was the best feeling in the world. Like, you feel like you on top of the world. Like, nobody could tell you nothing. Like, you did it. And you know what you put your body through, and you know what you sacrificed. And so for it all to pay off, man, it was an awesome feeling.
How was your time, how was your time out there in Denver? Like, what did Denver mean to you?
Man, it meant everything. Like I said, like when I first started off with the Steelers, man, I was battling a lot of injuries. So, and then my mom passed away in my second year. So, man, like Pittsburgh was like, man, it was some dark times out there. Like, I was just going through like some rough patches, tore my meniscus, 2-foot surgery. So I was just battling. And then it just felt like Denver was just the light at the end of the tunnel, getting to play with Peyton, 2014, going for 1,400 yards, 2015, winning the Super Bowl, then how the fan base embraced me. Like, man, I mean, it was just a light at the end of the tunnel for me. Definitely was a blessing to play, in this city and for the Broncos organization.
No, for sure. I know you played with DT. Like, what was it like playing with him?
Man, you and him similar. Y'all are some of the best teammates I've ever played with, man. Like, y'all the type of teammates that, man, you look forward to going to work and shooting the hanging out and, just playing ball and having a common goal of going out here trying to dominate every team. And that's how DT was, man. He'll give you the shirt off his back and the best advice, had the best energy, the best aura. And so, man, like playing with him, it was some of the best times of my life.
No, for sure. Staying with the Broncos, they're leading the AFC West right now. What do you think about, how the season going for him? Which players had your attention besides Pat Surtain?
Shoot, Troy Franklin got my attention. They trying to feed that young bull. Cortland, he balling out. I'm gonna tell you, man, Bo Nix. At first, everybody's up and down on him. Like, is he a good quarterback? Is he not a good quarterback? But I think that game versus y'all, he made some throws, especially that throw to Cortland when he falling down, zipping in there. I mean, you look around and, when I went to training camp, I was talking to Sean Payton, and he was telling me, he was like, man, this kid's different. He was like, I'm telling you, we got a Super Bowl team, and that's starting to show.
Now, when we played them boys, like, we was harping on all week long, like, man, they pass rush is just insane.
It's different.
Like, I think they're leading the league in sacks by like 15 sacks. The people under them are like 15 less, and like we was just like, yo, like we got to run the ball, we got to get these guys off their heels a little bit, and more of the story, like, man, that was one of them games right now that we just played. Like, that was a fight.
Yeah, that was a fight. It was a fun game to watch.
Nah, for sure. After the Broncos, you came to play with the Niners. It was my first year in the league. Like, what was your first impression?
Man, my first impression was, the Broncos was losing. Y'all was on the roll. I was like, I love Broncos country. I love the Broncos, but man, it just didn't look good. So I was kind of happy to get off the ship. But man, when I touched down out there with y'all young boys, man, it was just crazy energy. I feel like I was the old cat coming into a locker room with you and KB. And I just remember it was so much love and so much energy, and man, it just felt good. And I knew why you guys was winning, because of the energy was just right. And then, obviously, with West, y'all boys ain't want to play every snap. I still remember that meeting. I say, nah, I'm playing every snap. I don't know what y'all doing, but I'm playing every snap. So I think it was just a great connection with both of us coming together, because y'all brought the young side out of me, and I showed y'all exactly how I lasted as long as I lasted. And man, it was a beautiful thing. I still remember the dinners that we went to, New Year's. Man, we had a ball out there, man.
What? I'm talking about a ball, bro.
And that's why I'm telling you, man, even with DT, those are some of the best times of my life, man. Hanging with y'all boys out there, even though it was 6 months, it was some of the best times of my life, man.
Nah, fact. I tell people all the time, like, bro, like when you first got there, I knew of you, I ain't really know too much, but as time went on, bro, like, I tell people all the time, they was like, who's the guy that like help you change your game and look at life a little different, bro? And I always mention your name. Like, we talk all the time. Like, it ain't even just about ball, it's about the family and all those types of things, but more of the story, bro, like, I always tell you, bro, every time we talk on the phone, bro, you definitely appreciate it.
Hey, I appreciate you too, man. It ain't nothing but love, man. Ain't nothing but love. I'm here for you. And shit, I know you there for me too. So we connected for life, dog.
Nah, facts. Like, we had that run in 2019. It was my first year in the league, so it was kind of like surprising to me. Like, when we went to the Super Bowl, bro, like, and then, just getting there and just like me as a youngin', like, I was just like, bro, I'm in the Super Bowl, and you was just telling me like, bro, this don't happen all the time. Like, this ain't about to keep happening. But like, bro, like, what was it like playing against them? I know you done probably been to 3 Super Bowls at that time. Like, what was it playing, with us against the Chiefs in Miami?
Man, it was fun, man. I still look back. That's one of them games that got away. Because if you look at it in the fourth quarter, we had it, man, and we just didn't make the necessary plays, But man, that's one of them ones that that's one of them games I'm just like, man, if we would have won that, because we was already turned.
Man,
they didn't want this. If we would have won, like, you gotta think we Niners legends from then on, So that's just an opportunity to slip right through our hands, man. But that's life, and sometimes that's how it plays out. So Patrick Mahomes was on the other side of the ball, so you can't play around with him. You can't keep the game close.
Who you telling? All right, bet for sure. Now let's go back to the team that drafted you. You went to the Super Bowl with them as well. Describe what it was like playing against the Packers.
Oh man, that was fun. So you went as a rookie. I went as a rookie, right? So you walked in there, you had Bosa and all them boys. I walked into a locker room with Hines Ward, Ben Roethlisberger, Troy Polamalu, Larry Foote, Ike Taylor, Ryan Clark. I mean, I got all these veterans. You ain't got no choice but to get on your or get out because
Nah,
those
facts.
veterans they weren't playing around. They weren't playing around. So, and not only that, I got drafted. I got drafted in the third. Antonio Brown got drafted in the sixth. So I mean, our receiver room was crazy. The team was crazy. I mean, we had a team full of dogs, and I thank God that I got drafted into that opportunity because even watching those veterans, like imagine watching them guys on a day to day going to work every single day. You know, this is our second year. Troy won MVP. So imagine watching the guy who just won the MVP in an entire league go to work. Like you learn from him without even talking to him. You just kind of sit back and you see how they go about their business, and you learn the game from that. You know, and I thank God I was smart enough to understand that. So, man, I thank God that I was blessed to get drafted into that situation because I look back on it in hindsight. When you're going through it, you just think it's normal.
Yeah.
And then when you look back, you're man, not too many people get drafted in those situations. It's truly a blessing.
With the Steelers, you was the first person in NFL history fined for faking an injury. What happened?
Man, I think we was out of Cincinnati, and I don't know if we had any timeouts or nothing, but I just heard Ben say, "Hey, one of y'all drop, one of y'all drop." So, me, I don't give a damn. I dropped there. Look, I'm faking it. I'm acting, man. Look, they kept the camera on me the whole time. And the next thing you know, I guess they found out that I had faked it, and the ref had called some, and I had got a fine. But what's cool about that story is my fine. I think my fine was like $15,000, and I didn't really have no crazy money like that. You know what I mean? So, but Ben paid for that fine because he told the player to drop down, and I was the one to drop down. But yeah, no, that was
find out
crazy.
you was the one that started the trend, and everybody just started flopping on the ground, bro.
Yeah, no, that's that basketball trend. The NBA learned from me.
They be doing us like that sometimes because we're up tempo offense. When they get tired, they'll just start laying there for a little minute, take their time getting off the field.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be crazy
It's smart,
for sure.
but I guess I'm not a good actor, man.
Nah, I was talking to DJ Jones because he from the city as well, and we had the same high school coach. I had called him before the game. He was like, "Man, y'all boys gotta slow down with that no huddle, man. Y'all if y'all played in Denver, y'all wouldn't be doing no huddle because it's hard to breathe." Like,
I'm telling you, I know how to put that pressure on him, man.
nah, for sure.
It's fun.
Now it's time for the Don't Settle segment, brought to you by State Farm. You're gonna blind rank the 2010 wide receiver duos.
What the hell? All right.
So you got to blind rank them from 1 to 5.
Well, number one, you already know I'm going with the Young Money.
I mean, you don't even know if the Young Money crew on this list. You get what I'm saying?
I don't care. It's my rankings.
I bet we going Randy Moss, Wes Welker.
Randy Moss, Wes Welker. Man, damn. That's in 2010. I'm gonna have to go 3.
Reggie Wayne and Marvin Harrison.
Reggie Wayne. Dang, man. I mean, that's tough. I'm gonna have to
this
go.
a list right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go 4.
Emmanuel Sanders and DT.
Shoot, I'm going 1.
Julio Jones, Roddy White.
I'm gonna go 5.
Terrell Owens and Chad Ochocinco.
See, I messed that up. Cause I go Moss Walker 4.
Yeah. We gon'
You know what I mean?
you get a chance.
Marvin
Like,
Harrison, man. Hey, they was on a tear, man. They was on a tear. So yeah, I got to go them too. But I put Ocho and T.O. at 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, with your list being, where it's at right now, any changes that you would make?
Yeah, I just made some changes. I had to go Reggie Wayne, Marvin Harrison at 2.
Nah, those some dogs.
At 2. I switched 2 and 4.
You switched 2 and 4?
I switched 2 and 4.
For sure. Now it's time to blind rank the current duos in the NFL right now.
All right.
We're going to go Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams.
Man, Devontae going off, man. I'm gonna have to go 2.
What stands out to you about both of them guys?
I mean, Puka just a dog. He's just a dog. And Devontae, I mean, he playing at a high level. He looked like Green Bay Devontae. I think he
Nah,
got
that boy
like
getting to it.
I think he got like 12 touchdowns or something on the year. I mean, it's just crazy what they doing over there, man. It's
Man,
crazy.
they got Matt Stafford out there.
Yeah, exactly. So, they dangerous together. They dangerous.
For sure. We got CD Lamb, George Pickens.
Man, I'm gonna have to go one with them boys.
But hey, them boy going crazy right now.
I'm gonna have to go one with them boys.
I think Dak playing at a high level as well too.
Man, at a high level, but I mean George Pickens, man, he
catching everything.
Dangerous, right? He looking dangerous right now. I mean, look,
everything.
CD Lamb is CD Lamb, but you add George Pickens now, that's like pick your poison.
Nah, for sure. Now you got Jamar Chase, T. Higgins.
Man, they lost their quarterback this year. I mean, look, if Joe was healthy all year, man, they could easily be one.
For sure.
But man, I'm gonna have to go 5. They ain't really do nothing this year.
All right, you go 5. We got St. Brown and Jameson Williams.
Man, Jameson Williams, hey, look.
He getting to it.
I'm telling you, it. When St. Brown went down on Thanksgiving, you really saw Jameson Williams like, hey, get out the way, man. It's my show. So I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go 3 with them. I'm gonna have to go 3.
All right, you got A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith.
Shoot, where's Scary Terry and Deebo at? Huh?
We done played 2 games, 3 games together this year.
Man, it was fun watching y'all boys go together.
For sure.
Yeah, I go forward with them, man. That Eagles offense, man, it's kind of stagnant at times.
Stagnant right now.
Look, they can open it up at any moment, though, man. That's a dangerous receiving core.
Nah, for sure. Looking at the list, I don't think I'd change, any of them. But like kind of like what you said with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, I feel like they had their quarterback, they'll be a little higher than what he is. But overall, I think this is what it is right here.
Yeah, that's solid.
Yeah, but kind of like what you were saying, you was like, what, Terry and Deebo, I feel like if we had, a whole year together, he's battling with injuries, like kind of like stuff we talked about, because I've been there myself, like, with, the situation going on with the contract, this, that, and the third, and, missing time and camp and stuff, it kind of like play a role, because, I've been there before. I dealt with injuries, kind of like sitting out for a little minute in camp, and hopefully, we get to run it back for sure, because that's definitely my goal. And kind of like you kind of got a glimpse of, what it'd be like if, we had a whole season together the other night.
It's going to be scary.
Nah, for sure. But definitely appreciate you tapping in, bro. Tell the family I said what's up, especially my dog P. Appreciate you tapping in, bro. Thank you for watching Cleats and Convos presented by State Farm. Don't settle for any insurance when it's State Farm.